Good afternoon, everybody. I want to talk today about the decision that GM made to stop production at the Lordstown facility and the Hamtramck facility. I want people to understand that the devastation that this is going to cause on the community, not just on the people who work in these facilities, but on the people, on their families, on the people who depend on these people for their livelihood, restaurants, doctors, lawyers, nurses, teachers, firefighters, police. The entire community is affected by their decision. This is an attack on the American worker. Whether you're a UAW member or a Teamster or a steel worker or a non-union worker, it doesn't matter. This is an attack on you. GM has made this decision based on profit and greed. They're going to try to tell everybody that the car wasn't selling or this wasn't selling, and that may be a little bit true, but they got hundreds of millions of dollars in tax rebates from the government. In addition to that, back in 2008 and 2009, when they were going through bankruptcy, the American taxpayer, the American worker, bailed them out. And this is how they're going to repay us. And I'm fed up. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of hearing these stories. I'm sick of driving across this country. I'm sick of driving across the Midwest and in Michigan and looking at communities that were trashed and devastated because General Motors and other greedy corporations decide to pick up and leave. They make their profits and then they pick up and leave the community in disrepair. And I'm tired of it. And I want to ask everybody that sees this video, first I want you to share it. I want you to take the message to everybody you know, to your family members, to your community, take it to your churches, take it to your book clubs, whatever you do, take it and share it because enough's enough. We have to stand together. Auto workers are a strong, powerful union, but we're not strong enough to do this on our own. We need help. We need everybody's help. We need people to work together. If you look at the symbol that represents the UAW, it's up there on the wall. It's a bunch of people holding hands. That's what makes us strong, when we stick together. We have to do this. I'm going to ask everybody to take a piece of paper, a white piece of paper. I want you to go out. If you bought a GM vehicle, whether it's made in America or made in Mexico or wherever the hell it's made, if you bought a GM vehicle, I want you to take this paper, put on a GM, we invested in you. Now it's your turn to invest in us. And I want you to capitalize that us, because that us stands for the United States of America. And I want you to go out, I want you to take a picture in front of your GM vehicle that you bought, and I want you to post this on social media. And I want you to tag General Motors when you do it. They need to understand that the American public is sick and tired of them coming in, making extreme profits off us, and then taking their business and shipping it to Mexico, taking our jobs and shipping them to Mexico and China and Korea and wherever the hell else they want to do it. It's bullshit. We need to stop. I want you guys to do this. We got to stand together. Okay, I just want everybody to know this. I said last week in the rally that I got your back, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. We're going to see this thing through to the very end. Win, lose, or draw, I'll be there for you. I know you'll be there for me. I want to thank our president, Gary Jones, our vice president, Terry Dittis, for all their support and their action. And I know, I've already talked to both of them, I know they are going to be here with us through this tough time. I want to thank all the politicians, especially Sherrod Brown and Tim Ryan, and all the people that have called and put the word out to me that they're here and they're ready to support us. I know that we can get this done. I want to thank General Motors because they have awoken the sleeping giant, and now it's their turn to see what happens when they make these terrible decisions. And I also want the American worker to do what we do best and get the job done.